Guys, I wanted to read you a story because I'm going to have you do a writing project that goes with this story. And I know you guys like Super Fly Guy. He's pretty fun. I talked to you guys about how this author, Ted Arnold, he does these kind of silly pictures, but he writes the words and he does the pictures, which is kind of fun. So as I read Super Fly Guy, I'm going to read it kind of fast, but I want you to be looking to see if you can find any talking or dialogue, since we talked about that a little bit last week, because you're going to do that in your writing this week. A boy had a pet fly. The fly was named Fly Guy. Fly Guy could say the boy's name. What's the boy's name? Buzz. Yeah. Chapter 1. One day, Fly Guy went to school with Buzz. Look at this. Does, fuzz, was. But look at the words. Does, fuzz, was. That's the right way to spell them, right? Fly Guy learned about reading and phonics. He learned about art. Look at him in art. No talking yet, huh? They're just telling us about it, but nobody's talking out loud yet. I can tell because I don't see any of those quotation marks. Then it was lunchtime. Fly Guy loved the lunchroom. He loved the dirty dishes. He loved the smelly mop. We don't have a lunchroom. What do you think it would be like if we had a lunchroom? He loved the garbage cans, right? Because he's a fly. Fly Guy met the lunch lady. Her name was Roz. Ooh, she doesn't look so kind. No flies in the lunchroom, Roz said. They did some dialogue there. Look, quotation marks before, no flies in the lunchroom. And then afterward, they tell us who said it. Roz said. And then Fly Guy said, Roz! See that? But they didn't follow the rules there, did they? Because they didn't actually put quotation marks on there. But next over here, this says, this fly is smart. Who said that? Said Roz. He knows my name. She fed Fly Guy chicken bones and fish heads in sour milk. Fly Guy was happy. Chapter 2. Roz's boss was not happy. So here's what the boss is going to say. See the quotation? The children cannot eat in a room full of flies, he said. You are fired. Oh no. But she was kind, wasn't she? She was helping the fly. Roz was sad. Fly Guy was sad. Buzz and the children were sad because Roz was a good cook. The next day, Roz was gone. Miss Muzzle was the new lunch lady. We got a new lunch lady, Miss Muzzle. She made burnt peas and turnips. No one in school ate lunch, not even Fly Guy, who ate almost anything. Yuck. Everyone missed Roz. Even the boss missed Roz. That night, Buzz made a plan. Chapter 3. The next day, Fly Guy went to school again. In the lunchroom, Fly Guy said, Buzz! Miss Muzzle looked up. Fly Guy boinked her on the nose. Oh my. Miss Muzzle cried. Oh, here's what she's going to do. No flies in my lunchroom. And that time it told us who said it first, which you can do. You can tell me who said it first if you want to. So you can put it before the speaking parts or after the speaking parts. She grabbed her swatter and swung, but she missed. She missed again. She missed again. She missed again. She missed again. Isn't this a silly book? The boss was not happy. The children cannot eat in this mess, he said. So who said that? The boss. Good. You are fired. The next day, Roz was back. You are a super fly guy. See, she says that to Fly Guy. Roz made a special garbage soup for Super Fly Guy. Fly Guy was happy. Everyone was happy. All right, so for your writing this week, I want you to use some dialogue. So kind of pretend like you're talking to a friend, okay? And you're going to tell me if you think that it would be cool to have a lunchroom at school, or you think it wouldn't be very cool, or what the lunchroom might be like. Like maybe it would have yucky food, or maybe it would have really delicious hot food and you wouldn't have to pack your lunch in the morning. But you need to include some dialogue. So I'm going to do one with you. And if you just absolutely can't think of anything to write about, you can always copy mine. That's fine. But I want you to try to do as much as you can to come up with your own idea. Okay. So I'm going to start. I'm going to turn this real quick. My whiteboard. I don't have handwriting lines on my whiteboard, but I want you to use your handwriting lines. Absolutely. Okay. So I'm going to start my story with, let's see. Maybe I could pretend that there was a lunchroom in our school. Let me think about that. Would it be a good lunchroom or a bad lunchroom? I'm going to say it would be a really good lunchroom. So I'm going to say one day I went to the lunchroom. Period. All right. Now I'm going to think about the lunchroom. I was deciding that I think the lunchroom should be somewhere that where the lunch is really, really good. So maybe I could say it was, here's my favorite food, pizza day. We put an exclamation at the end because I love pizza. It was pizza day. Now we have to think of some dialogue. So maybe a friend could come and you could talk to a friend. So one day I went to the lunchroom. It was pizza day. My friend, remember friend looks like fry end. My friend, let's think of a name. Bob, and we need a capital. My friend Bob sat by me. Okay, so we've got kind of the setting of our story, and now your friend Bob's going to sit by me. What would Bob say? Maybe Bob would ask if I like pizza. So if Bob's going to talk, what do I need to do? I need to hug it with my quotation marks, one in the front and one in the back. I need to hug what he's going to say. Bob sat by me. Do you like pizza? Oh, and what do we need at the end? Question mark. Okay, and remember we have to hug it. So both sides. Good. And now we have to say who said it. Do you like pizza? No, I think you said, well, maybe since he's asking a question, I can say asked Bob. And then what am I going to write back? I replied, I'm going to write that. I'm going to do it kind of first this time. I'm going to write, I replied, yes, I love pizza. Okay, and see how I hugged it? I hugged it with my quotation marks. So that one got a little messy. Kind of writing sideways today. I love pizza. And then maybe I could come up with something at the end. I could say something like, we both ate our pizza happily. And that can be the end of our story. Okay, so you can use mine if you want to. But if you use mine, make sure you do the quotation marks. That's what I'm worried about. And so I want you to do the new skill I want you to learn. Or you can come up with your own. Maybe you go to the lunch and it's something disgusting. Like in the book, they had burnt peas. Maybe it's burnt peas, and you and your friend Susie are sitting talking about the burnt peas. Okay, whatever you want, but make sure you include those quotation marks. I want you to get some practice with them. Okay, have fun. Bye.